if you like keep picking up the boxes as well, that could be very annoying for the Night Watch. That's for sure. But we'll see. This is, of course, only the first round, and each of these teams needs to get 3 wins. Whoever wins 3 first will be the winners of this tournament. So let's see here. I guess we're starting things off here with the Anne. Let's take a look-see at our item pick here. We're going to see Insolence on this Anne as well to start her early game off a little bit better here. But having Tolerance on that path as well will help quite a bit as well. Looks like Ford actually is going to use a lot of the football immediately just to get out of the range. That's quite interesting. Getting out of the range of that cat. For those who don't know, if you football while the Anne tries to steal you, you will actually be able to use that speed boost and not get your item sealed with that cat. It's a very good strategy to use in something like Duo Hunters if you have like a football and something else as your item. And you're up against an Anne, of course, trying to steal your item. But yeah, pretty good starting chase here. It looks like we're going to be decoding with a couple of our survivors here as well. We're going to drop off these cats, and unfortunately, the little girl tried to take a cat, but the Ford still ends up taking one. So that's going to be first blood drawn here from this Anne here, already reaching her first presence. So now she's going to have that cross, which is going to make things a little bit trickier for this Ford. The little girl is not yet attached either, so he does not have that that super fast that vaulting yet. And with the confined, it's going to make things a little bit harder to use that. But what a nice jump from this Anne here. Very good curve jump. Although, yeah, it's going to be really hard to get that initial hit. But let's check in here with the Night Watch, since it looks like the Ford is going to be kiting here for a little bit longer, while the Seer will be giving him a quick owl. We do see a nice pushback here being used from this Prospector, while Batter will continue to kite here for as long as possible. We might see a cheeky ball being used here very soon. Let's see. Nope, we're just going to go for a very fast vault here instead. Batter making his way into church with massive amounts of speed. And we'll just get a quick hit on the Prospector too, it seems. Well, the Dancer will continue to code, it looks like. Yeah, we do see the Seer here as well. Night Watch just paying his Squire buddy a quick visit while he's going to keep up this chase on the Batter. Look at how fast he vaults to that window, dude. Oh my goodness, Batter vaulting is truly so fast. So there is no excitement to be used. Looks like we do see a perfume lineup here from the Batter. Not even moving at all, just to make sure he can focus all of his attention on trying to dodge that. We're going to go see a flywheel, but he does get stuck on the pumpkin. Oh my goodness. The sabotaging pumpkin. I don't know if I like that pumpkin anymore. Not the nicest pumpkin on the planet, that's for sure. We're going to see Prospector just try to go for a body block here. Doesn't really seem to work out. Batter cannot squeeze by, but does get a very lovely perfume being used here. And we're going to continue to see the support. We do still see 3 balls from this Batter, so he has so many resources to work with. But this is a lot of back-to-back hits for this Night Watch, and look at how fast he vaults through that, dude. Oh my goodness. But Batter getting stuck in a corner, but there's the shield. What a good shield being used here from the Batter. Oh my goodness. And we do see a nice stun being used, but the addiction means that stun will barely buy any time with that stun. And another dash to catch up here, pushing him on back. Another dash though. The Rage Hold will not be enough to carry you through that window. Let's see. You don't want to go through. Look at how fast he's gonna go. Look at that speed, dude. That speed is absolutely insane. Cancels the Night Watch's wind. And now the female Dancer is here with the slow box. Both teams are meeting up in this area though. We do just break the slow box instantly. Let's check in with the Anne here, because it looks like both. Oh, what a dodge of that cat. Beautiful work from that Forward, using the last of his ball to just get past that cat. Oh my goodness. Both of these two teams are fighting out. It's getting really, really close. We do see a down onto the Batter from this Night Watch here, and not quite a down onto the Forward, because he still has quite a few resources here to use. I hear the excitement being used for the Night Watch, which is going to make things really difficult. A jump into the wall, that's not really what you want to see from the side of this Disciple here, and does not actually get the successful seal onto the Forward's items. Not going to even go for a quick hit onto the little girl. I'm actually a bit surprised to see that. Might see a hit here. Nope, we're just going to try to use our cat's past. Little girl does grab the cat, though. We'll see another cat being used. Ooh, but look at how fast he is. Ooh. But we're going to see the shield to come out here as well to protect the Forward even longer. Oh my goodness, dude. This Forward is cutting so very well. Let's check in with the Night Watch here now. This camp is going very, very well. This is a very hard chair to rebound from, and the Batter has no balls. A very good gun to buy a lot of distance for this Batter, though. And there's the slow box here as well. That's a very nice debuff here. That is exactly what they needed here. However, there's so many resources. If it wasn't for Batter's insanely fast vaulting. But look at Night Watch. He's like, you got fast vaulting, dude? Look at me. Look at me, dude. I got even faster vaulting. Oh my goodness. I don't know what you're supposed to do against a Night Watch with that kind of vaulting, dude. I don't know what you're supposed to do. It's just so insanely fast. It's just too fast, honestly. One might even say it's just simply too fast. That's going to be the second chair now onto this batter. This is looking really, really good. Oh, no, and a down. Did we get to see the rescue at all? It's coming down to this dancer. Oh, no. They're going to have to heal at the exact same time. But there's the ice being used as well. The same ice strat that won them the last match. This might be the first win for Team Great Value. They finally do get the forward down, but I don't think anybody's going to be able to get up in time. The Prospector and the Dancer both get up at the same time. Can they get the Prospector has to get it, but the slip bites him in the back. Oh my goodness. The slip actually helped, and now the batter is still in the game for a little bit longer. Oh my goodness. Barely managing to stay alive here. And that pocket watch. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe he's still alive right now. I cannot believe this. And there's a slow box here once again, slowing down that night watch as much as possible. This Ann needs to go for some crazy, crazy comeback here right now. The batter does manage to get the heal off. Oh my goodness, this game is so close, dude. I cannot believe how close this game is right now. The batter is now dead on chair, but I don't know how many resources this forward has expended. There's not many resources left. That might not be a hit. Do we see an owl? Do we see a body block? A beautiful body block being used from this year, and now the forward still has a pocket watch to use. I'm surprised you don't see a hit onto the little girl either. We do see gate opening in 2 minutes. Maybe the forward and the batter could try to go for the gates. If they still have enough time, the batter needs to live for 2 more minutes. It's still, even though he is dead on chair, it's still anybody's game because they are surviving. The forward finally does go downhill. Do we see any form of support? Do we see any guns? Anything? A beautiful flower from that child. A beautiful, oh, not quite a beautiful flower from that seer though. Ooh, this is going to be close. Do we see a gun? Do we see a gun? Do we see a gun? We see a page to buy distance. We see the cats. And we do see the freeze. We see the down onto the little girl. But the seer gets up now. He's going to have to deal with the seer. Does he have a gun? She seals the seer off. Even if he has a gun, it wouldn't matter. We're going to chair the forward here. But the batter goes down on the side of the night watch. Do they have anything? Anything? The dancer goes down. The prospector. Wait, the Ant is here to pick him up. The Ant picked him up. Woo! That was clutch. Only one more minute. Only one more minute. If he can just live a little bit longer. He's right next to this gate. He shoots the night watch, and he's gonna position himself toward the gate. 1 more minute though. He needs to last 1 more minute because they are at the disadvantage right now. The end is getting blocked off by the seer. The seer still has an owl too. It's getting really, really close. Both teams are making their way toward the gates. 50 seconds. Another stun, but I see the batter went down. The batter went down. The excitement. That should be it. Unless there's any sort of clutch item that they have left. Do they have anything? The prospector has no magnet. The dancer has a box. That should be the down. Oh my goodness, not quite making it. So close. 30 seconds away. 30 seconds away toward freedom. I'm not actually sure. Somebody did tell me that the tarot it spells out tarot, but like every other word, and the T is like at the end with the clock. But I still don't know what the other symbols are. There's 4 other symbols. I guess there's 2. I actually don't know. It doesn't matter. We're getting into our second round here of our finals matchup. Let's start by watching the Axe Boy here. Let's see. Let's see if this Axe Boy will cook up here. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to see that quenching effect as well. Do we see insolence on this Axe Boy? Yes, we do. We see insta on the Axe Boy, but not the Wu Chong. That is quite interesting. That's not really too often that you see that, although the Wu Chong does get quite a bit of presence here from the start. I'm not really sure what for. And maybe it was from some form of item or something here. Let's see. A good starting stun off from this Enchantress here. Actually, the Wu Chang looks like he's got quite a couple of hits onto the other side. Quite a few effective hits at the moment, but this Axe Boy does actually, ooh, manage to get the flame. And the officer's going to start, using that watch immediately. Really, really scared to vault. That does not want to go down to a very early terror shock. That would be very, very bad. So just going to set up the confined space here while the Axe Boy is just going to take some time before getting right back in range. Looks like it's going to last a little bit longer. Let's check in with the Wu Chong here now. This Blackguard is... he's absolutely cooking right now. I mean, this is already a down onto the Enchantress. Already the Prospector is injured here. Might just see a down onto the Prospector here as well. We'll see the Bell. And then we might see the down onto the Prospector here. Yes, we do. So now both Squires are downed here. And as a reminder, Enchantress does heal quite slow. So it's going to be a pretty slow heal from this Enchantress. Although Prospector does heal fast. So it's going to be a fast heal from the Prospector. We do see the Perfumer vaulting that at the very perfect time. Nice vault cancel there from that Enchantress, I must say. But I do love how that that Perfumer vaulted at the exact same time that Wuchang used the bell. That was very, very good here. But we'll see, or the Prospector using a magnet to shove the Wuchang into the wall. Perfumer's getting so much distance here. A bell being used to knock down that that Enchantress, but will we see a hit here onto the Perfumer? We do sneak a hit into the Perfumer. Oh, wow. We're going to use Excitement, even though that stun probably would have lasted maybe a half a second. We are going to move over here, and we Soul Siphon. I don't think the Perfumer will be able to vault that now. No Perfume being used, even though that's White Guard Charge Attack. I'm actually a bit surprised here. Oh, what a stun. That lasted no time. Oh my gosh, that was a 3-stack, and it lasted hardly any time. What was that? Look at all that stun reduction, dude. There is so much stun reduction on this Wuchang right now. Those stuns mean nothing. Oh my goodness, dude. A nice Perfume being used in the Perfumer here. That attack recovery is the only thing keeping them in the game. Once his attack recovery is better, this is going to be very, very scary from the side of the Wuchang. We're going to see the bell, a hit onto the Perfumer, but she cannot go back, but she does go back in time. Ooh, the bell, the cancel, the double stun. What is even going on right now? We're going to knock down that Enchantress. Look at how fast he is right now. That attack recovery is absolutely bonkers insane. How's the Axe Boy doing here? Looks like both Kings are at equal health right now. The Seer does still have an owl. We do see a quick stun being used from this Enchantress here as well. Looks like things are going pretty well for the side of the Wuchang, but the Axe Boy seems to be struggling a little bit here. I mean, they're just looping Factory, which is just definitely a big pain. They keep taking down his trees too, which makes things pretty tough. But what a snipe from that Axe Boy. Unfortunately, the Seer not able to get the owl in time for that snipe. I mean, that's actually kind of game-changing here. We might see the Axe Boy sneak in the vault. Look at how fast he vaults through that with the Restful Road there. Oh my goodness. Do we get to see the down to the officer? We unfortunately are going to be hitting the Enchantress here instead. Of what a play from that Enchantress getting in that clutch body block there. Very, very good, I must say. And now it looks like the tables have actually turned here because the Perfumer is at full health from the side of the Wuchang. And then this Axe Boy is almost down in his first officer unless he gets a heal off here soon. This is going to be a down. Do we see any flames ready? I don't think we see any flames ready just yet, but we might see a nope, we do see the heal ready soon. Can we get a flame? Snipe. We do snipe down, but unfortunately, it's that Enchantress again. This Enchantress is a pro body blocker. We hit the Seer here as well, who does now have another owl to work with. Looks like the Axe Boy has completely given up trying to just target down that first officer before the heal is ready. Let's check in with the Wuchang now. Looks like he's doing a little bit better here, I must say. We're going to knock down that... Oh my, that attack recovery. Why did he even bother exciting that? There's no reason to. Dude, he's so fast. He chews through pallets like it's nothing. Every stun lasts 0 seconds. Look at this. It's like he wasn't even stunned. Oh my goodness, dude. His attack recovery, his pallet, like he's staying his Black Guard for a reason, because why bother going White Guard? His raw stats are just insane. Look at how fast he is with that impulsive. Oh, if it wasn't for these items, dude, if it wasn't for these items, they'd be cooked. He's gonna swap to White Guard here now, but unfortunately nobody gets in that Soul Siphon range. Gonna go for the speed boost here. Do we see him catch up? Unfortunately, he's kind of lost on this Perfumer right now, I must say. I will commend both teams. They're using a really good strategy of drinking the healing drink while also using the Pocket Watch. But we do see the first down is now onto this Perfumer. We do have no magnets from this Prospector, and Enchantress does not have a stun just yet. We will see the Black Guard being used here just to try to prevent and protect him here a little bit, because he does not have that excitement ready just yet. But that's going to be the first chair from the side of the Wuchang. We will bell and hit this Enchantress down here as well. But we will see the rescue being onto the Prospector. Let's see. We do see the gun being used, but the excitement is ready, and that's a Terror Shock. That is going to be a stuffed rescue. They're going to have to pick themselves up at the exact same time. But now the ice is coming out here. This might be a second win here from the side of this Wuchang. Gonna go down, but the Prospector picks himself up. They should be able to get the rescue. They do manage to get the rescue. I don't know if it was before half, actually. I'll have to go back and double check the VOD. I think it was before half, just in time, which is really, really good. But now this is looking like the Wuchang's game right now, dude. Look at how fast he is. He's just so fast. These raw stats are absolutely insane. What are you supposed to do against something like this? He's just so incredibly fast and has stun reduction for days. Can they get any harassment? They can't. This gate's going to open in 2 minutes, though. They're going to have to last 2 more minutes because they are currently behind right now. This Axe Boy, unfortunately, is struggling just to get a single hit down onto this officer. I mean, he just keeps on healing. He still has pocket watches to use. And this Enchantress, I think, has body blocked so many times. They're just rounding around this factory area, and there's just nothing that he can do. He's simply too slow. There's nothing that he can do. He can't bell past people. This Axe Boy just has to keep eating through these survivors over and over and over who probably have maximized heal. I mean, This Enchantress is picking herself up over and over and over so incredibly fast. We're gonna see both Hunters and Survivors in this factory area momentarily. It looks like the Wu Chang's group will be transitioning out, though. We do have 1 minute now. Oh, the Axe Boy will come in. Will he get up he'll pick up the Perfumer time. What a clutch save from this Axe Boy. Coming in right when the Perfumer went down. That is exactly what they need right now because the gates will be opening in 1 minute. The Perfumer has to last 1 more minute here. 1 more minute. What a pallet stun. Excitement being used. That's the 3rd excitement he's used for a gosh darn pallet stun. Does Perfumer have anything else to use here? We do see a drink being ready, but can we use it? We do use the drink, but is it enough? Does he go over it? He doesn't go over it. He's not over. And Perfumer flywheels the Soul Siphon. We do have the pallet here to use. He's stuck here now. They need to last 50 more seconds. Lightning fast pallet break, dude. Lightning fast pallet break. Oh my goodness. They're just blocking up this window, but he managed to get in through, canceling it, shoving him, doing everything that they can. Decoys to block off. They get the heal off. 40 seconds remain. It's going to be so close. The Axe Boy is just killing the Squires, but with the bell, he's not in bell range. He didn't go over the thing. Oh, it's gonna be so close. We knocked down the Enchantress again. And maybe the Prospector too. We knocked down the Prospector too. The Perfumer has to last just a little bit longer. 20 seconds. It's gonna come down to the gate. Whoever gets to the gate. How close is the officer to the gate? He's not close to the gate. Neither team is close to the gate. The Perfumer goes down. The Perfumer goes down. Do they have anything to stun with? They don't. No gun. No magnet. That's it. No, but the gate was open in 10 seconds. Oh, they almost made it. Needs to pick up this win, otherwise this will be the final match. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, not a single cowboy. I'm so surprised we have not seen a single cowboy. I'm surprised Mean Girls didn't try to go for some form of sabotage gameplay, because we still have not seen that cowboy yet. Not a single cowboy. All right, here we go. Let's start off by watching the Axe Boy here. We'll take a look at the items. Insolence on that Axe Boy. No insto on that Wu Chang. And he's going to teleport right on top of them, though. Right on top of them. While Axe Boy's going straight to Shaq. Looks like the Wu Chang's already getting a hit on that Prospector. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Yep. We're already here at Shaq. Let's set up this confined space here real quick. Cannot cancel the vault here in time. But this Perfumer needs to have the absolute kite of her life. If anybody can do it, it's Nia Mori skin, that's for sure. And also Royal Sums has been doing very, very well here. Let's see. They cannot continue looping Shaq because of that confined space. So they're going to have to start transitioning out. Do we see any flames here? Might need to see a perfume. Nope, we're just going to drop a quick tree here. Okay, did bait out a perfume, though. If nothing else, you're getting those items out. And that's really important here. Let's see. Do we see the flame? Do we see any flames here? We do see a flame. A beautiful flame hit onto the Perfumer and a follow-up hit onto the Enchantress. That's a beautiful double hit from that Axe Boy here. That's a really nice start. Lots of presence for this Axe Boy, too. Getting closer and closer to that that coveted full presence. Let's check in with the Wu Chang now here. Actually struggling a bit here. Has a lot of distance. That's the biggest thing, I think, right now. Is if the Toy Merchant can keep up this distance, they'll actually be really, really good. I think the weakness here is to force this Wu Chang to have a terrible, terrible early game. Burn all of their items at the start to just make sure he has no presence and no abilities to work with. What a beautiful page from the little girl, canceling out that umbrella. He does excitement, but not in time. And now this Wu Chang is stuck with no abilities for the next 20 seconds. A pushback does not reach, but now the Toy Merchant can get even more distance. This is actually a really, really good start for Mean Girls. It looks like Mean Girls is definitely dominating on this type of map, that is for sure. And heading over to this ruins area, this Wu Chang still has nothing to work with here. I must say, this is a very, very good start from the side of Mean Girls. Let's check in now back to this Axe Boy, since this Wu Chang seems to be struggling a little bit here. Unfortunately, that Enchantress cannot cancel that vault in time, but Axe Boy's still struggling a little bit too. I mean, he has a lot more presence to work with, but once he gets to that full presence, that's when things are going to hit a lot harder, that's for sure. Because, okay, just another stun to slow it down. Looks like just going to try to not really cancel the vault, but just kind of work with this loop. We do see a lot of stun reduction, though, from the side of this Axe Boy. And no trees to work with at all, actually, either. He will smack that Enchantress down. And now, we do have full presence ready for this Axe Boy. But the Wu Chang has still only got a single hit in this game onto that Prospector. And this entire time, it looks like that Prospector has kind of just been decoding here. But now, as you can see, that full presence is taking its effect because the Perfumer is so very slow. Do we see the flame being used? We do not see a flame. Probably because he can't really use it at the moment here. Let's see. We do see the Enchantress blocking that God Palette. She'll just get swung at. Just here for the body blocks. Although she did use a watch and died because of it. I'm not really sure why she used that watch. That was a little bit odd here. But now we see the Seer here to protect. He might have to go for a quick hit on the Seer. He's actually not. He's going to go around. I'm surprised he doesn't even try to hit the Seer there just for, you know, for points and whatnot. Does lose track of the Perfumer here for just a little bit, but that's of course why you got that Clairvoyance. It looks like he's still going to get any distance here. But same with this Wu Chong. I mean, not really getting much distance here. Did finally get a second hit because now he has the bell. See, this is when things are about to start stacking up. Once you start getting all these hits, that's when things are about to start going crazy. Little girl's just doing really good at body blocking. Look at that, slowing him down immensely, dude. So very much here. Yeah, so this is a much slower pace game, I will say. This is super slow. I mean, it's hospital for you. It's so difficult to get these survivors down. Do we see any flywheel or anything? We do see excitement for that page. The little girl will block for this toy immersion here, and now we're gonna see the glider being ready once again. Will the Wu Chang commit to using an umbrella here, or will he just keep watching? Let's see. We're just gonna try to heal out as long as we can. We do land right on top of that toy immersion. We're gonna see the perfume being used here as well. A beautiful perfume back. Does she manage to make the drink in time? She does not, unfortunately, get that drink in time. Just seconds away. And now this Wu Chang is at full pres too. And this is bad. Unless the toy immersion has flywheel here, she's going down. There's no support. Where's this prospector? Where's the prospector at? Oh, here he is. They're both here. Oh no! And the gun is too late. Oh no! That's a huge mishap here from the Squires of Mean Girls. All of a sudden, this Wu Chang is taking the match into his hands. They're both down now, and they're not timing their self heals properly. He cannot get that rescue. It might even be before half. He might even set up the ice trick again. Let's see if he has the ice. He might go for the ice. A beautiful flywheel. There's their self heals. They do manage to get the rescue before half, so they're still in this, but the bell is making this very difficult now. But we just go for a hit. We do get the elbow pad for distance here. We might need to go for a second one because look at how fast this Wu Chang is, using the speed boost over and over and over. Another elbow pad being used here. But the bell is ready again. He misses the bell though, but vaults into the Wu Chang. What a beautiful mind game. The little girl did not warp in on time, just a few seconds too late. Do we see a gun? Do we see anything? Nothing. This is gonna be the second chair. They're gonna have to do something. This Wu Chang is taking the game. He had a terrible early game, but this comeback is insane. I think it might be over here for Mean Girls. Where's this prospect? The prospector is here to help out. He will get shot. The excitement. Wait, they don't make that rescue. The flywheel. Oh no! Do they get up in time? Is this it? Is this it? Does the exploit come in for a save? Do they? Can they? The ice? The bell? Is there any way? The stun? Any way? No, it's not gonna be enough. The ice! The ice was too much. The ice was too much. The comeback.